We're often told that fruit juices lack a lot of their benefit. When you turn a fruit into a juice, you lose the pulp, you lose the fiber that fills you up and helps you protect yourselves from diseases such as cancer, diabetes, and cancer. But that doesn't mean we should throw out fruit juices altogether. We can add in some super ingredients that boost their value. Of course, this is the new rave, smoothies. So we can add in different types of leafy greens. We can add in nutritional yeast, chia seeds, protein powder, and the list goes on and on. And of course, don't forget your fruits. Iced versions are also useful because you can turn your smoothie to a cold one on the go very quickly. Stay tuned until the end. We have a couple recipes for you for smoothies that you can enjoy.
Hello everybody. So today is going to be a very interesting topic that we will be talking about. I will be talking to you about juices. Now, a lot of you have heard that having whole fruits is way more beneficial and nutritious than having juices. This is because, mainly because of the fiber content that is found in the whole fruits. So when you get a whole fruit, the skin itself and the pulp that is found in it is usually high in fiber. And the fiber is what is important for our health benefits. Now, there's something called flavonoids and carotenoids, and these are usually found in the skin of those available fruits in the supermarket. Those flavonoids and carotenoids are what are most beneficial for us. So when we turn those fruits into juices, we are actually reducing the amount of healthy, nutritious factors in them. Let's take an orange as an example. So if we have an orange, the flavonoids are usually found in the white pulpy part. So it's like the small little skin that is found in the oranges. So this is where you can find most of the flavonoids. And the vitamin C of the orange is usually found in the orangey, juicy part. So the combination of the vitamin C and the flavonoids, which are found in the pulp of the orange, is what gives us most of the benefit. And when we turn this orange into juice, throughout the processing, we lose the pulps and we lose this beneficial white skin, reducing the amount of fiber and health benefits of it. Now, another reason is doing that will cause us to increase the amount of calories there is in juice. And this way we will be having more sugar concentrates. So if we look at the juices that are available in the supermarket, they usually have little actual fruit juice, and they are usually packed in a lot of sugar like sucrose or high fructose corn syrup. And this not only packs them up with calories, and it gives you very little nutrition benefits. So what can we do? Now, I know that during this month, the only thing we can think about throughout the day while we are fasting is the moment where we will be drinking something cold and refreshing. Now, this is why I will be providing you today with juice options that would be more beneficial than the regular ones, or more beneficial than the ones, definitely than the ones you find in the supermarket, because we'll be preparing them fresh at home, and we will be trying to incorporate or to preserve this amount of fiber that we are losing in regular juices. Not only that, it's very beneficial nowadays to actually incorporate vegetables as part of your juice. So your juice will contain not only fruits, but also would add to it a vegetable component. So after the break, I will be giving you more ideas about what kind of recipes you can prepare at home and how to add your fruits and vegetables into a healthy juice. So please stay tuned. Welcome back, and thank you for staying tuned. Now, I will be giving you the first recipe. So a lot of you have heard of the green juice. Now, the green juice is one of the perfect methods to combine fruits and vegetables together and to give a healthy juice option, especially in this hot weather during Ramadan. So what does the green juice contain? Now, adding the vegetable component is what makes or what boosts the benefits of this juice. So you can add kale to it. Now, kale is one of the vegetables which is very high in fiber and blends very well with the green juice. Not only it's high in fiber, it's also very high in what we call antioxidants and anti-inflammatory factors. So another option would be adding spinach. Spinach also contains those beneficial factors as found in the kale and a lot more. It's very highly packed in vitamins and in anti-cancerous factors. So what is the recipe? Now you can combine around 2 apples, around 3 stalks of celery, a few leaves of kale, let's say around 8 leaves, and a cucumber, and don't forget your lemon, so around half a lemon peeled. So what you can do is combine all those ingredients in a juicer or a food blender, but make sure that they're blended very well. Now, a juicer or a blender works well, but with a blender you make sure that you preserve a little bit more of the fibers in your juice, and some others prefer to just put it in the juicer, the electric juicer. Both ways are fine. Now this, I've already spoke to you about the benefits of kale, of spinach. Now when it comes to the apples, you can add a little bit more of apple or reduce it a little bit, and this is entirely up to you. It depends on how sweet you want it to be. So the sweetness usually comes from the apples, and apples are very healthy fruit options for you, as well as the celeries and the cucumbers. Now the cucumbers there, if you consider the cucumbers, they're very high in water content, and they contain around 95% water. So this is much needed for you to stay hydrated, and they have very minimal amount of calories, and they would keep you nourished and hydrated during Ramadan. The celery is also considered one of the very high water containing vegetables. It's also high in fiber, so this again is very good to be added to your juice. Enjoy this juice. And I will give you more recipes as we go on. If you're the kind of person that does not like to add vegetables to their juice, you can try this Zesty Lemony lemonade recipe. What you can do is just combine around 4 apples, quartered, add to them 2 lemons and 1 cucumber and a cup of water. This way you can get your sweetness from the apples, and there's no need for you to add any extra or added table sugar. Enjoy the recipe and hope you found those information beneficial. Thank you so much for listening to me today, and have a very refreshing and healthy Ramadan.
So smoothies can provide us with a lot of benefits. They can help boost our immunity, they just taste good, they're filled with nutrition, and they can be a great pre-workout or post-workout meal. So let me give you a few suggestions. If you want something that tastes very good and is very filling, then try mixing avocados with a dairy or a milk, any kind that you please, with some honey and a banana. And if you want something that's very suitable for a workout, whether before or after, consider adding protein. That can be in the form of raw eggs, preferably organic if you can digest that, and if not raw eggs, then a protein powder will also be perfect. Whatever protein or whatever smoothie you choose to have, at the end of the day, keep in mind that what you're feeding your body with is very nutritious, and that is the key.